This game is rated E10 for ages 10 and up. For more information, please go to esrb.org.
Hello everyone, Kirbyvolt here, but you can call me KV, and let's look up Link's nose, for some reason. Welcome back to the Tears of the Kingdom logs. Tears of the Kingdom logs. I thought it was Tears of the Kingdoms, and I was like, wait, multiple kingdoms, well. Next Zelda games in 15 years are going to do multiple kingdoms in this style now. In the last log, we try to get some more photo opportunities for paintings done. And then, we kind of... Shoot. It has been a bit of a week for me, so apologies. I ended up skipping a week of uploads. I'm going to do Fire and Water because of my work schedule. So I'm recording this on the week that I'm not doing uploads, but I know that you won't see it till next week, so sorry, but because of that, I have not... Ow! I have not been keeping a close grasp on what we did previously. So that's on me, so apologies for that. It's just... How close do you need to be for that to shock you? Oh my golly. But yeah, weird stuff. We were trying to track down the people who were lost in that new Gerudo Canyon area. Then we got sidetracked because we did this thing for the Yiga clan, and we even showed our face off to the Yiga clan. He was just like, hey, you look familiar. It's probably nothing. And world's dumbest Yiga right there. It's fine. We found another shrine, and we questioned how that shrine got there in the first place. Now, we're still technically in the stable arc. We still technically want to find more of those photos to get paintings for the stables, but at the moment, we're just kind of doing whatever our fancy desires, which is doing this shrine. And I think I found this shrine between logs because it was close to Terrytown, and I was just like... I can't be bothered to like try to figure it out in recording, because I was like, that'll probably take too long. So that's why we're here now, and I guess we're gonna take this crate and that works. Yeah, and my favorite thing about this armor set is that you can just go into fire and it won't hurt you. Sheesh. I think this shrine is actually from that one shrine, from that... Oh my golly. I think it's from that one stone that the Jerkface gave us back in Terrytown. You know, the guy that was like, I'm not going to give you this unless you pay me money. And you have to pay me money to use the thingamabob, the monorail. Okay, this seems like a bad idea past me. That's gonna... Yeah, goodbye. Well, so that's metal. Okay, and I can block the... Wait, idea. Pass me. You know what you can do with that metal box, right? No, don't go in the water. Don't go in the water. Okay. You can electrify the water. Yeah, but you can't need... Yeah, there you go, past me. There we go. We can use it to not have it hurt the ice block. We can then use the ice block for... I don't know. I guess gain this treasure chest. Well, we are down a few shields, so that's nice to have. And, I mean, it conducts electricity, but it should be fine. If I just wrangle... Ow. If I just wrangle this out properly... Ow. it won't hurt when I step on the ice, right? You know, just like that. Yeah, there we go. And then I bring the metal box. That door looks locked up there. Let's see how past me approaches this. So I think they wanted you to use the wood box, because the wood box I don't think would conduct electricity, but I was just like, haha, guess what I can do. Oh. I think they wanted you to use the wood box to make it taller. Is that a box? That is a box I can use, never mind. Take that, I'll just use the cinder block box instead, or whatever material this is. Okay. And we just ascend up. Oh my. He's got a little thing on the back, and it just looks like he's, like, that's his shell. Alright, so we need the wood box. So, sorry, past me. You tried. Okay. Yeah, you probably should... Oh, you know what? That's a smarter idea. Good job. Now you're thinking. I was gonna say, now you're thinking of portals, but that's not what I was thinking with at all, and I only reminded that because of the game Portal. And my hot take, I have not played Portal 2. I'm going to stress this immediately. I have not played Portal 2. I have heard it is the better game. But I don't think the first Portal was that incredible, if I'm being honest. Like, the puzzles are fun, but it felt like a Zelda game could do those puzzles but better. Granted, I haven't played it in a few years, but I don't know. Like, and I'm sure it will, but the context of the environment of GLaDOS and everything—that's what makes it. And unfortunately, I had the entirety of that script either played back to me or narrated to me at the time of that game's release. So when I finally went to play Portal. Oh, this is actually in the Great Plateau. Never mind. I'm dumb. I turned the voices off because I was just like, I've heard enough of this. It's not that interesting. You can only take a condescending, snarky type of character berating you for so long. And it always makes me wonder, like, if Portal didn't exist, could we have seen a Zelda game that would use that concept for their dungeons? Because I think, like, A Link Between Worlds kind of does some stuff like that. Not exactly, but I feel like that would be a really cool idea for a Zelda dungeon, or a series of Zelda dungeons. But I'm going to guess they probably won't do it because Portal already exists. And again, I haven't played the second game, so if someone ever gives me a copy of the second game, I will probably play it, and I will probably enjoy it, because I have not heard all of the lines in that done to death, and at the very least, Cave Johnson is hilarious. GLaDOS is not funny. I know who Cave Johnson is, and I've heard some stuff from him, and that's funny. I don't know much about the other guy, the wheat man. He's probably also annoying. But Cave Johnson. So, yeah, what kind of painting did we need again here? We have it? We do? Are you sure? I thought we didn't. Are we done with the paintings? We're not done with the paintings. No way. That's my house. Link's vacation home. Excuse me. Yeah, no, we're not done. Picture for Snowfield Sable. Oh, it's this one. Always a good start. In retrospect, though, I think doing this particular painting will actually help us with another quest that we got a long time ago that I just never followed up on. So, we'll see. But it looks like first we're going to do some clothing upgrading. Did we do some Lizolfo's tail hunting in between logs? Considering we still have the silly island shield, I'm going to guess we probably didn't... Oh, no, we just haven't done the painting here. Have we made whatever that is? Oh. Did you know that there is a map right here that just tells you where all of the... You know, that's for Monster Suppression Squad. Past me is now just realizing that map is for Monster Suppression Squad. That's why we're lingering on it for so long. Those are cute. Yeah, that's Monster Suppression Squad. But yeah, there's a map right here that I believe that's every location of where you can find the Satori. Oh, that's what we're gonna be doing probably. We're either doing this log or the next log. And with how much I love Satori Mountain, I want to make sure it's extra special. Yeah, oh, we gotta get some photos off here. Yeah, we'll get some of these. I'm gonna keep the ones that I submitted as paintings because I think they're really cool. Oh, I haven't turned those ones in? I should turn those tablets in. Yeah, we don't need that Lionel. That's a cool picture. Yeah. Hello! What's up? You just looking up there? That's fine. Alright, team. We're gonna go and see if we can upgrade anything. Got the full squad with us. Every sage in the game. Can I upgrade their weapons? Because they're astral projections, so I don't think I can like upgrade their outfits. But if I can upgrade their weapons, that'd be kind of cool. I mean, we could do that. Ooh, ooh. Get the minor set done. Ember trousers. Oh, we have some star fragments. That's why. How many Trousers of the Wind do you have? Not enough. I love Wind Waker and Link's Awakening. Guess we could upgrade that Varadania helmet. Yeah, this seems like it'd be more useful. Alright, don't... Oh, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. And now that is maxed out. I don't think we had enough to do the mask. And I may have overlooked it, but I think we have max stats on the Rito clothes, which is nice. Yeah, we're gonna do picture of Vita for the snowfield stable first. Because I want to save the one with the Satori for last. Watch I miss something and it's not actually the last one. That more than likely happened. But we won't know until we get there. Isn't that fun? Oh, we're not gonna use the... I don't know what you're expecting. Chunk of Sky Island on back of Shield seems like a great idea for a snowboard. You know, nice and not flat whatsoever. What are we doing up here? Oh, we're trying to upgrade some other stuff around here? Oh, there's a treasure chest. Kind of blends in. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I hope. Well, it's out of energy. But it'll be fine. Is that an 8-fold long blade, 8-foot long blade I'm holding right now? Because that's pretty sick, actually. I don't know for sure. Ow! I was busy salvaging here. Excuse me. Salvager's code rule number 3.14, etc., etc. Don't bother me when I'm picking stuff up the ground. Okay, well, not the worst thing in the world. So we were doing that, I think, just solely to get some of the materials that they dropped. There's Hyrule Castle over there. Yeah, we ain't getting back up there if that's what you want to do past me. You're gonna have to teleport there. I don't want to teleport there. It's so close by, and that's boring. Suck it up. Now, in real life, if someone tells you to suck it up, that is because they are you have a valid concern, and they are not addressing your concerns adequately. So don't ever take that as a sign that you need to do something. You can push back within reason. Okay, so that's where we're headed. Alright, let's see how that goes. Yeah. I can tell myself to suck it up because I'm being silly, and past me can't do anything. It's in the past, it already happens. But I'm not going to tell, like, a kid to suck it up, for example, because I don't know what they're going through. I don't know if they may have some kind of... well, it could be disability, it could just be their own personality, it could be, you know, anything. There are multiple reasons as to why that is not a good way to treat people. So, I was doing it as a joke, just to be clear. And you may be wondering, well, I don't think that was that big of a deal, whatever, it's just a joke. And you're right. But it's personal for me because I had a lot of people during my time growing up. Which I could say my childhood, but I don't think that... I would say my time growing up, like, ends at, like, age 25. So I don't think you're a kid at age 25. But multiple people were just like, suck it up. And I was just like, oh, okay. And that's not... It's not healthy. So I actually think this is the tree we need to go to. Oh, I actually marked it properly. So did I just... Oh, yeah, no, I totally looked this up. I totally looked this up. There was no way I knew that was right there. Alright, but can we get a better lighting on this? Oh. Hey, Light Dragon, how's it going? That's going to put us higher up. I don't know if we're going to have a good vantage point to see the bird made of snow that never melts. Must be nice. Okay, so where is it from here? I don't... Oh, you can kind of see it. I think it's just a little too... Yeah, it's just a little too far out. I think that Hill of the Tree is the best place to see it, because I think if we're going from a different angle, it's not going to give the same design. Is that the Hill of the Tree right down there? It's a different hill that doesn't have a tree. We'll call it Mount Crumpet. Yeah, see, because some of the wingspan is actually built into the rocks, so it doesn't work as well. Oh, how high! That obvious Korok is obvious. Past me. Past me. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, that's way too early. That's way too early. Well, don't you feel smart now, past me. Where are you going? That's the wrong way. Oh, there's a shrine nearby, though. So, might as well figure that out while we're here. Take some water. It has been very dry here the past few days, and I have been doing a lot of talking through either recording or through work, so my vocal cords are definitely like, hey man, stop. Because I actually, like, I don't talk that much when I think about it. And the reason why I'm able to get away of like doing other series that can go on for so long and be done so rapidly is because most of the runtime on those videos is 30 minutes or under, for typically anyways. So I can crank out more before my voice gets hoarse. With these, it's hard to get more than 2 out in a day, depending on what's going on. I know I'm going to have some time coming up soon, where I'll probably be taking time off work to finish this series off, or at least get very close to it. Because we're not on the home stretch, but we're getting close, and it's making me extremely excited. So, goal for the month of August is to get to log 100 or beyond, and I'm really hoping we can push that I am beyond. And then we'll only have less than 60 to go. After that, we still have 60-something right now. Yeah, I don't know where this shrine is. You're on your own past me. Like, I definitely have a disconnect of... I think most of the stuff to the end of the Gerudo storyline, and then some braises here and there with this particular set of logs 80 through, goodness, it's probably like 80 through 110, I think, that I have some like memory of, but then most of it is blank. So I remember a good chunk of the early game and everything that had a story quest related with it, but then this chunk especially is like, yeah, I got the memory tiers in this, and I got the paintings, but I don't remember what else I was doing. And obviously, we want to get the shrines too, because that's something else we should aim for. I'm going to get all the shrines. Why not? So it does kind of create this sense of aimlessness, but at the very least, it's still progress in a way. So I don't think it's that terrible. And we already know the photo we're going to take, so we know where to go for that. Not sure if we can get better lighting or anything like that, but at the very least, since we're here, when in Hebra Peak, look for shrine, as the old saying goes, I think. It's gotta be in a cave somewhere in the mountain range itself. The question is, where's the entrance? Okay, we're just gonna leave. Okay. Well, actually, no. It'd probably be better to get up and then get on top of the mountain, because that's probably where we'll find the entrance to the cave that leads to that shrine. Fingers crossed, at least. Oh. Well, I think these go hand in hand. So the thing we're trying to take a picture of right now, I believe, is the way to solving this particular shrine quest that we've had forever, because we got it back when we were doing the Rito storyline, which was, you know, almost 80 logs ago now. I was taking these, mine. Hello? Oh, hi. What? No? Okay. Uh-oh. The Duchess who disappeared. Alright, have a nice day. I actually like that guy's outfit. It kind of looked like the Hylian version of a hoodie. And I like hoodies, so I kind of appreciate that. Getting Matt myself in 3, 2, there we go. We haven't been in here yet, apparently. Although I think we've been over here multiple times. So, oopsies on that. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, that wall's not breaking. That is the ice that is so hard that it will never break. Unbreakable ice. Which is a crazy thing to think about. Is that a monster in there? Because if it's a monster, I'm not going to be happy. It looks like there's something in there, though. Oh, well, there's monsters right here. Hello, bokoblins. Remember that time I wrote a song about you guys? Good times. Hello, bokoblin. Please go drown in the river now. And that does that. That takes care of that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. In the breezy with some cheesy. And if I jump in there... Yeah. It's fine, I told myself. Yeah, we're gonna need something to, like, stick on there. Well, let's at least activate the warp point. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. There's a crystal somewhere. Go find it. Go collect your drops of myrrh. Go end the year off and your town's saved. Don't want to become like the village of Taida, whose crystal all stopped working and they all died and turned to zombies. Tragic stuff. I like Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. It's the best Final Fantasy, in my opinion. then 9. And then maybe 6. I don't think you need to burn it. Well, okay. Okay. Now, can you just stick it on there? Can you just stick it on there? Just stick... Okay. I saw you stick it on there. Okay, can we just... Okay, what about the... Pass me, there's a rock right next to you. Alright, there we go, there we go. Just stick it on there. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. We'll take some damage, it's fine. Okay, and now grab it. There we go. Ingenuity. I can't carry this. I don't know why I tried to chop it. I'll break it right here. I have destroyed the bizarre Zonai realm inside the shrine. Oh my god. Oh my god, Zelda, I figured it out. You see how, like, they hold a tiny realm inside these shrines, and we can go into them after we expose technology? What if the Zonai never died? They just put themselves in the tiny dimension, and they're the Minish that live in our house right now. All comes full circle. That's why they knew, because Sonia's time ability allowed her to see into the future, and she saw the Minish that lived in Link and Zelda's house, which is how the reason why they live in their house is because Link and Zelda can't fit into the same bit without the Minish's help. So that's why they live in their house, and they saw that Link and Zelda were kind people, and that's how Sonia knew, okay, I will have them, like, subtly influence Zelda to go under Hyrule Castle to send to the chain of events that began Tears of the Kingdom. I solved the mystery. I solved all of it. There are no problems with this theory whatsoever. I'm sticking to it for the end of time. I got topaz. Okay, but now that I'm actually, like, not joking, kind of, sort of, the Minish did have big ears and snouts. And the Zonai kind of have that too. So maybe I'm not wrong. That's right. The thing that started as KV's silly explanation as to how Link and Zelda can fit in that one bed is actually the key to solving everything. Take that, Hyrule Historia. I actually don't know what that proves as far as the history of Hyrule. I don't think it proves much, to be honest, because at this point we're pretty dang certain that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom take place in just a different timeline or reality completely. So, past me, we could just go to the launcher. We could just do the launcher. Past me. No, we want to do it the hard way. Things in retrospect that was probably like, it'll be cooler if I play the game and actually travel there by foot. But in actual practice, that makes more time and more logs for me to record. And that's why this series will not be done within a year. It will probably be done by... I'm going to jinx myself again by saying this, but it'll be hopefully done by the end of 2024. And if it isn't, well, that's life. Because there are so many more games I want to play, do Let's Plays of, and the stream ideas and all that, so... Gotta get through this first, though. This is important. I set out to do my first Zelda game on the channel, and I picked the literally longest and biggest Zelda game there is because I wanted to do blind playing it and post-play commentary. Because that seemed like a good idea at the time. Anyways, hi. Can you guys just go away? No, that... Oh! Well, you can't really get a picture of it from here, unfortunately. I gotta go to that lone tree. That lone tree is the best way to get a picture of it, I guess. Which is unfortunate. So I'd love to get it for, like, from a better angle that can really put into use the sunrise or sunset. I'm not gonna go through that whole Fiddler on the Roof rant again. I was actually watching Jeopardy today, and one of the questions was this musical that was made into a film in the 70s about this famous Jew. And in fairness, I got it wrong as to what I was thinking it was going to be, because I was like, yeah, Godspell. It wasn't Godspell. I think Godspell was a few years later when they made it into a movie, because I think Godspell did get made into a movie. The contestant guessed Fiddler on the Roof, which, you're not wrong, it is a musical about a Jewish man. I don't know how famous Tevi is, but I'm sure Tevi would be very proud for you to think that he's famous. That the musical is Jesus Christ Superstar. So. Also, just weird that, like, in the early to mid-70s, they're just like, hey man, let's make a musical about Jesus. Like, two people had that, like, well, not two people, but two different productions had that same idea. I personally think Godspell's the better one, but I have my qualms with both of the composers. Actually, am I right on who? I need to look this up now. Because I'm pretty sure Godspell was Stephen Schwartz. But I could be wrong on that, so let's go check, because I can. And if you're wondering, what the heck am I talking about? They're two musicals that are basically based on the Gospels of the Bible. Because as much as you'd like to think, even in Broadway, original ideas don't usually happen. Unless you're Stephen Sondheim, then all bets are off. And even that, Sweeney Todd was based on, like, an actual serial killer that used to plague London, I'm pretty sure. I think Sweeney Todd was based on Jack the Ripper, in a sense. Although it has its very own different connotations to that. Anyways. So the question initially, before we get back to the game... Oh, we're just going to park on top of Rito Village right there? Alright. I mean... Yep, that's what I thought. Jesus Christ Superstar, music. My old adversary, Andrew Lloyd Webber. Tim Rice did the lyrics, though. I like Tim Rice. Let's see. Yeah, Stephen Schwartz did both the music and the lyrics for Godspell. Oh, you silly goose. That's not where you go to do the quest. You need to go and figure out where the cave is where the bird was pointing. What are you doing? Yeah, Steven Schwartz I also have kind of like against, because I'm not a big fan of Wicked, and I do not like Pippin. Pippin has fantastic music, don't get me wrong, and Wicked has good music too. It's just both those shows I don't think flow well, and they are kind of too abstract for their own good. Well, Pippin more so than Wicked, but Wicked is also guilty of that in a sense. But Stephen Schwartz also worked on Hunchback of Notre Dame and Prince of Egypt, and those are good. Let's see. I was going to look at Stephen Schwartz's. Oh my goodness gracious. Stephen Schwartz's first major stage production was Godspell. Dang! Okay, that's actually an insane start to your career. Okay. Oh, hi, Blood Moon. How's it going? Oh, I didn't know Prince of Egypt had a stage adaptation. That's neat. Oh, well, that's interesting. Okay, where the heck is this? Well, it's a build a house for the Koroks, and at least this one is a nice puzzle piece that we can put in. I was looking at it, and Steven Schwartz had producer credits for Wicked, and I was like, but he wrote the music. It was like, oh, for the film. Which I don't have good faith that the film adaptation of Wicked is going to be amazing, but partially because I already didn't like Wicked in the first place. But I like that he has producer credit, because that way he can at least make some money off what is technically his creation as far as the musical is concerned. Okay, is it pointing to this cave over here? But yeah, like I like, of course, Howard Ashman, Alan Menken, the dynamic duo. Ashman gone way too soon. They didn't do as much Broadway stuff as they did off-Broadway stuff and then Disney stuff, but still, those are still musicals in their own right, and they're iconic. And the stage adaptation of Aladdin, I would say, is fantastic because it brings back almost every song that was cut that Ashman initially contributed to, and all those songs are fantastic. But then Stephen Sondheim, of course, is great. I wish Jonathan Larson did not pass away as early as he did. Another talent gone too soon. Because I feel Rent, I'm not a big fan of Rent, but I would have loved to have seen something else from him, because he seemed like a really interesting dude. If you haven't seen it, I believe there's a film adaptation of Tick Tick Boom, which was initially just a one-man show that he did, expressing his frustrations with trying to get a show on Broadway. It stars Andrew Garfield as Jonathan Larson, and it's fantastic. Garfield can sing, like, holy crap, what an amazing talent he is. And I thought that was a very good adaptation, especially because it was a one-man show. He passed away. They took the songs and embellished some of it and made it into more of an off-Broadway musical. And Lin-Manuel Miranda, he got his start doing shows like that, so he was very aware, and I think the story of Tick Tick Boom was very personal to Miranda as well, especially because he struggled to get his own stuff on Broadway. So Lin-Manuel Miranda directed Tick Tick Boom. So I think Miranda's still a very good talent. I think a lot of people have thought he's a bit overplayed these days, but I still think he's an extremely good talent. It's just Hollywood, being Hollywood, will go cool, here's this one person that did something great. Let's latch on to them and never let go. And that's their problem. I'm sure if Miranda was allowed to collaborate with more people, he would probably be a bit more willing and be a bit more open to that, because it's a butt ton of work to just do everything by yourself. But yeah, he came to Broadway initially with In the Heights. I never saw the film adaptation of it, but I heard it was alright. And of course, Hamilton. And then speaking of like the Broadway Disney pipeline, the musical duo between Frozen and Frozen 2, they got their start initially on Avenue Q, which I think is a very hilarious musical, adult-oriented, obviously. And I think it's telling that the creators of South Park didn't know how to really like do a musical without their input, because they also helped on the Book of Mormon. And the Book of Mormon is an all-right show if you're going in for like, this is gonna be funny, but it you can tell it's maybe the guys who do South Park, because there's a lot of gross out stuff in there that's just kind of not like, okay. But I think the other, shoot, what's his name? Shoots. I'm running out of time right now, so I need to look it up right now before I forget, because we're almost out of time for this log. I want to get this composer's names out there, because I love the work that they did on this musical that came out just a while back. Eddie Perfect. There we go. Eddie Perfect did the music and lyrics for the musical adaptation of Beetlejuice, and it's a whole different beast from the film. Also amazing. I've never actually seen the show, and I should disclose I don't think I've seen quite a few of these shows. But I've heard their music, and the music is fantastic. So yeah, look, I was a theater kid, and I'm not going to be a theater kid. I know I did tech, but I still like the music, because it's good music. But we're out of time for this log. We're going to do a yahaha to this Korok right here. Hey. Thanks all for watching. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Don't have to, you don't want to, but it's always appreciated. I love reading all those comments that you post. If you like what you see as far as the game goes, Tears of the Kingdom of the Nintendo Switch, hopefully playable on its successor. But of course, most importantly, please have a wonderfully great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Until then, ciao.